So, thank goodness I brought my 10-year-old with me who can read things that are in 5-point font, covered with an ink pen. This is going to work out great. Got your order? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the category is?
Lifetime Achievement.
And the nominees are?
LaFayette High School.
Marching band.
Marching band.
And number 2.
Ed Commons.
While David McCorvey comes to the stage.
Excellent.
And that one, Everett McCorvey.
Everett McCorvey. Tony Briggs.
And everybody gets one. No contest.
A little bit about each of those folks for you guys. We'll start out with Ed Commons. Ed is not a Kentucky native, though the impact he's made on the Kentucky art scene might trick those who don't know him into thinking he is. Ed was born in Niagara Falls, New York, missing Canada by just a mile. Before his journey into the heart of Kentucky, he operated a location recording service and record label in Pittsburgh. Never limiting himself to just one form of recorded media, Ed's label Encore released recordings such as live comedy album that included Brockett and Barbara, a notable album not just because John Brockett, who later became known on Mr. Rogers, but the album cover can be seen on the Mr. Rogers neighborhood website. After moving to Kentucky from Pittsburgh, he worked at Barney Miller's as a manager in their record department. He wrote a record review column for the Lexington Herald-Leader. He sang in clubs all across Lexington and began a record label. Bob Wilcutt is on several of those early releases. While all of this is extensive in its own right, the majority of Ed's career was involved with multi-award-winning House of Commons films. Now, during that time, he worked with many national as well as local clients. Some of those national clients included Sperry Univac, Westinghouse, Negro Modelo, and the KFC International Group. Also, Firestone Tires and Domino's Pizza. They have joined his exhaustive portfolio. His work for clients here in Kentucky includes the Courier-Journal, IGA Foods, and Billy Beer. Ed is a Kentucky Colonel, and he was a member and 2-term president of the Lexington Advertising Club, now known as LexAd. In 2018, they awarded him their first ever Legacy Award. Ed Commons.
That's a lot of stuff, isn't it? I guess you have to just stay alive long enough and it comes back. A few very short and unknown facts. I'm here probably tonight and probably will be remembered more for Red Barn Radio than all of the other stuff you've heard. Red Barn Radio was born in Renfrew Valley, Kentucky. The first recordings were made in the Coon Creek Girls Dining Room, also known as the Little Red Barn, and thank you, Little Never Stuck. They were produced by my founding partner, Marilyn Myers, who was with the show for many years. Marilyn is here tonight. Yes, thank you, Missy. Also, during the very first years, a dear friend who is still with the show, who handled transportation, setup, and so on, Dave Kelleher. Thank you, Dave. The show moved to Lexington 2 seasons at the Phoenix Ballroom. It's up top the Hopcat now. And extensive memories of those 2 years. What came out of that long term for the show was in the first years, we had an announcer who was on stage. He went on to be behind the scenes, recording his 683rd voiceover for Red Barn, which is going out on the air this week. His name is Tom Brown, the voice of Red Barn Radio. Boom, we move to LexArts, and thank you to LexArts and the arts community for welcoming the show to the performance hall there where we've been for 16 years. Also, during that move, we got somebody else involved with the show who's been a very long-term friend of Red Barn, and that's our long-term host, Brad Becker. Brad took a hiatus in the middle of all of that, and we had several other hosts, one of them being a pre-wook, if there's a word for that. Arthur was our host for a while. Yes. And what he did for us, and we didn't know, he brought us this very young, talented kid who sat on a stool and just blew us away. I think his last name was Childers. I don't know what happened to him. Anyway, we are very honored that we had an impact and help in his early career. He certainly is helping us now with everything that he is doing. Okay, we then move on to our current slate of what's going on. I'm very appreciative of our media partner, WEKU, NPR for Lexington and Eastern Kentucky. Mike Savage is here with us tonight, station manager, and also Wendy Barnett, who also happens to be my neighbor. Lovely people, welcome. They help us terrifically in getting Kentucky music out in this region and beyond. I also thank the staff that is currently with us, particularly Warren Cobb, who is our booking manager and producer, associate producer. The co-host of the show, his lovely wife, you know her, Renee. And the gang sitting over there that we can't produce with, Matt Flores, Kate Heinonen, Adam Schuttiger, and the guy who does our IT. What's his name? It's Eric Daugher, of course. Anyway, enough of this. What is Red Barn Radio? Well, Red Barn Radio is actually all of you. Many of you have been on. We have represented an entirely incredible group of Kentucky musicians, writers, singer-songwriters, and educators. Dave had, our host for tonight, had some guests on. It's wonderful to watch these two young people in Britain making a mark on the music scene. But without all you, what would there be? Silence. So let's make Kentucky music.
Our next Lifetime Achievement Award is someone, if you've been to a UK football or basketball game, you've heard him from time to time, and it is an amazing experience. It's Everett McCorvey. He's a tenor and a native placer. And by the way, when I looked up his bio, it took up 6 pages. I edited it down to this. He's a native of Montgomery, Alabama, received degrees from the University of Alabama, including a doctorate of musical arts. He's performed in many cities around the world and theaters across the country, including the Metropolitan Opera, the Kennedy Center, Aspen Music Festival, Radio City Music Hall, as well as about a dozen countries worldwide. He's also appeared in television and movies and films, including The Long Walk Home. In 2009, he was awarded a Kentucky Star, given to artists who have achieved significant contributions in their field, and the 1998 Acorn Award recipient for Outstanding Teacher, given by the University of Kentucky Advocates for Higher Education. This prestigious award goes to only one professor in the state of Kentucky who exemplifies excellence, innovation, and creativity in teaching and research. Dr. McCorvey also has received the Society of Fine Arts Alumnus Award from the University of Alabama, and more awards than you can shake a stick at with this. In September of 2010, Dr. McCorvey served as the executive producer and the opening and closing ceremonies of the Alltech 2010 FBI World Equestrian Games held right here in Lexington. The opening ceremony was broadcasted by NBC and was viewed by over 500 million people worldwide. The Alltech 2010 FBI World Equestrian Games was the largest equestrian event to be held ever in the United States. He is married to soprano Alicia Helm. They have 3 children. Hopefully you've got a bass and an alto in there. You can get a barbershop at that point. It is my true honor and privilege to bring to you to the stage the man who makes the national anthem fun and inspirational. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Everett McCorvey.
Well, thank you all so much for this. This is so exciting, and it's been so wonderful to hear all the musicians and celebrate with so many people. It's great that opera is alive and well in Lexington, Kentucky. And it's exciting that it is recognized in Kentucky. This season at the Metropolitan Opera, we broke a record. We had 7 University of Kentucky graduates make their debut at the Metropolitan Opera on the same night. And so we're sending students throughout the world. And it's not just me, it's a group of fabulous teachers at the University of Kentucky. Miles Oslin, who's sitting here in the front, Kevin Holm Hudson, who received an award earlier, and many, many more. So when students come to UK, we know they're going to get a great education, and they're going to go out and represent Lexington, the university, very well. So thank you all for this recognition, and looking forward to experiencing more of this great music throughout Lexington. Thank you all.
Lafayette Band. The Lafayette Band began with the opening of Lafayette High School in 1939. The band's long tradition of excellence spans over 6 decades. Over 200 musicians participate in 3 concert bands, 2 jazz ensembles, and marching band. The band program utilizes a balanced approach to music education, emphasizing excellence in all areas. Students consistently participate in the Kentucky All-State Band, District Honor Bands, and concert festivals. The Lafayette Wind Symphony has been a featured ensemble at the Kentucky Music Educators Conference. Also at the University of South Carolina Band Clinic, the Eastern Kentucky University Band Clinic, and the Midwest International Band and Orchestra Clinic in Chicago. The Lafayette High School Marching Band, the pride of the Bluegrass, has won the Kentucky Music Educators Association state champion in Class 4A and 5A for an incredible 21 years. The Lafayette Band earned the title of Grand Champion in more than 50 state, regional, and national competitions just during the last decade. They also have had the distinct honor of escorting Santa on 2 different occasions in the world-famous Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City. The Lafayette Band was also a participant in the 2013 Tournament of Roses Parade in Pasadena, California. The Lafayette Band.
We got a lot of support, we got a lot of great kids, a lot of great administration that comes along with that. Our students have been here 23 years, so it's been basically 80 years of excellence. Sorry for it. But within all that, we do really expect our students to perform well and then eventually become music consumers, which is what we're trying to sort of bring a lot here too. So we're very proud of that. We're very honored to be recognized tonight, and we appreciate this very much.
For this final Lifetime Achievement Award. And this one's going to Tony Briggs. Born on January 28, 1956 at Good Sam Hospital in Lexington. He was raised in Paultown by his beloved grandparents, Cordy and Luther Briggs. He graduated from Case Creek High School in 1974. He found his love for music through his grandmother playing old records by Tom Jones, Merle Haggard, and by watching the Lawrence Welk Show. He turned his love of music into his own style and proceeded to share it with everyone until the day he left us just 10 days ago. He always believed that we are all not like everybody else. In his words, be you. Accepting the award on behalf of Tony Briggs is his wife, Kelly Briggs.
Kelly, what would Tucky say about Bill Mack introducing him? He'd be like, what? The other man!
He always says, what Bill Nick said, whenever I ask him what I'm supposed to wear out in the morning. What Bill Nick said, Kelly.
Exactly.
It's gone. Sorry, y'all, I'm not used to all the bright lights in the city like my husband. So I want to tell you about this when Tony was sitting on the couch and he got this phone call from David saying that he won this award. He sat there and he never said a word to me. And I was like, oh, come on, I want to know. Say something, you know? And so he gets off the phone and he said, who the hell would ever think to nominate me for a Lifetime Achievement Award in music? And I thought, well, who would do that, Nate? Nate. He was so humbled by it for the first few minutes, and he just walked around the house like a peacock. I mean, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, please, can you fit through the door tonight, Tony? He wanted to say, and this, I'm really very honored to accept this for him, and heartbroken at the same time. But he wanted to make sure that everyone knew that he didn't do this by himself. Everybody helped him do this. Becky started it, Joe Pruitt, Carter's gonna maybe name a few more that I have a hard time remembering. But it was all about us. It was all about every one of you and everyone that's not here anymore like him. You know, and it's just, it takes a village. And he loved all of you. Thank you. I'm really having a hard time.
He really appreciated the award. He would like to thank the Lexington Music Awards.
Oh yeah.
He would like to thank all of you guys coming out tonight, the good friends he's had through the years, and
I always remember. We have a list.
Let's have some words about Tony. So we're like, Tony Briggs. TV tantrum, right? Let's hear it for Tony. Kelly, you say this.
Okay, so Tony Briggs.
Loving husband, family man,
wrestler. Yes. Don't forget that.
Promoter,
Singer.
Memorial Day, party host. Everyone remembers the Memorial Day parties.
Asshole.
Animal lover, brother, uncle, singer, songwriter, legend, a protector, a Rasta, yes, a graduate, a chef, a fashion icon.
That's my favorite.
A UK fan, a comic book king,
Oh yeah.
a bookseller, a collector, a punk rocker, a poker player every Tuesday night, inspiration, a bandmate,
And a pain in the ass.
a banker, a storyteller, an underground king, generous, an herb enthusiast, a gardener. He's a creeker from Tate Street. And
The
we love
love
you
of my
guys.
life.
There's so many stories about Tony, and there's a memorial coming up soon. We want to thank everyone here. And the last thing, he was my best friend. Thank you.